everybody, this is Nikki, and this is going to be the weekly reading for May 24th through the 31st, 2021. Sorry I had to skip last week. I had a lot of family issues going on. My best friend slash sister just had a baby, among other things going on, so I had to skip last week, but I am back here today. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing good. I wanted to let you guys know that this whole channel and my brand really is going through a whole bunch of changes. I changed the name. I'm changing like my kind of aesthetic, and I am building a website I'm working on. A lot of changes going on right now, so if you see it's no longer Nikki's Pagan Pad, that's why. I decided to change everything, start anew. I'm trying to start this business, get it going, and I just want to try something new. Something that fits more of my aesthetic. So I will be changing the name to Midnight Crypt. On my website, you'll be able to book any private readings. Also, I'm going to open up a shop to sell my candles and spell kits and all of that. It's still early development, so as soon as I finish the website, I'm doing everything myself, the logo, graphics, everything myself, so it's going to take me a minute. On top of that, I'm doing a lot of like tarot schooling. I already have one master's certificate in tarot, but I'm shooting for another one. Obviously it's not required for you to be a certified reader or anything. A lot about how to start my own business, and a lot about the cards that I didn't know. You don't know everything about the cards. Everybody has their own interpretation of things, as well as what it's supposed to stand for, if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's get on with the reading, shall we? Alright guys, here we are at my altar space. I hope you guys had a good week last week. Like I said, for me it was eventful, to say the least. Yeah, it was. Okay, so again, this is a reading for May 24th, 2021 through May 31st. 2021, and next week I will be doing the weekly reading as well as a monthly reading for June. Alright, so stay tuned for that. Alright, let's do this. Spirit guides, cards. Do you have any messages for the folks watching this video? Anything we need to know about this coming week? Anything that you would like to guide us towards or against this week? Alright, I am going to use just one deck this time. I do what I'm called to do, what I feel compelled to do, I guess I should say. So let's do this. And this is the, what is it called? Oh shoot, the box is all the way over there. I'll put down right here what the deck is, so you guys can go look it up if you feel also compelled to do. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay. Let's see if you guys can see. Again, I apologize for my camera. It doesn't have a focus feature. So we're gonna have to do what we can. You know how it is, man. Do what you can. Let me put it a little closer down here, so possibly you could see a little better. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay. Okay, so give me a second to kind of look at what we got. And as always, we are going to pull some clarifiers, because this is how we do on this channel. This is what we do. We always need more information. Information is good. Let me move this up, and I'm gonna put the clarifiers right under here. Okay, then. Gonna do 2 more clarifiers, and we're done. A lot of swords, y'all. Okay. And I will show you in a second another sword and explain. Whoa, that one popped out. Explain what's going on. Ah. Alright. Another sword. Okay. Let me put the cards right here. Okay. So, let me just kind of see what's going on here. Okay, so for me, each pile is kind of like a situation. If you've, seen me read before, then you kind of understand how I do my readings. So this would be kind of a situation, this would be a situation, this would be a situation. If I feel like these are connected, then I will tell you. And sometimes that does happen. You'll see that, I'm connecting the dots here. But for now, we're going to worry about this pile. So, what we got here, I'll show you. Queen of Wands upright. The King of Swords, on top of that, reversed. On top of that, the Ace of Swords. This is what I'm saying, a lot of swords. Swords is a theme here. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Okay, so far I feel like there is some kind of, there's a feminine energy here and a masculine energy. Let's start there. The Queen of Wands is upright, so can you see? No, you can't see. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me move these down. Put these under right here. There you go. Okay, so the Queen of Wands right here, and then the King of Swords in reversed. This makes me feel like a feminine energy up here is kind of powering. I can't talk. This masculine King of Swords energy right here, which Queen of Wands is very how do I explain this? Very self-driven, very if you can see, she's got a cat right at her feet. She's got sunflowers, which represent the element of fire. So it's all about passions and what drives you, and where you need to go in life in a way, because the wands can be also like a flashlight card in a way. So she already has achieved so much. She's the queen, so she has gone forward with what she loves, what she needs to do in life. She has conquered these. King of Swords is he is in a disadvantage position here. So I kind of feel like there's some situation with a feminine energy and a masculine energy, and the masculine energy is kind of like not failing, but it's losing in a way. So this is a person who is very stern, very I would quick to judge is the first thing that came into my head. He's very quick to judge. He's very stern. He's like, it's either this or this, basically. And I feel like the Queen of Wands is like, it's not this or this, because I am kind of overpowering you in a way. Like this is a kind of like a weird situation. And the result of this, whatever's going on right here, is 4 of Wands, which is in need of rest, in need of sleep, in need of just to take a breather. And maybe this is a couple, to be honest. I kind of feel like this is a couple. It could be like brother and sister, it could be two sisters, you know, it could be anybody, but I feel like there's a conflict between these two people, between passion and logic. And illogic, I guess, because they think their way is a highway, basically, and it's not so. And because of that tension, I feel like they or you or whoever really needs to take a siesta, really needs to draw back and be like, is this really what we want to do? Do we really want to have this tension between us? Do we really want this conflict? You know, maybe we both need to step back a little bit and reflect, because if you look back here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is actually the Three of Swords, without the swords. Basically, this is like, you know, in the past there was heartbreak, there was conflict. Now it's time to rest and reflect on what happened and try to do better next time. And with this is like, with I'm trying to do better next time comes a new opportunity and an idea, or a new opportunity to kind of stand your ground and to be vigilant in some situation. I'm not sure what situation, but you need to be vigilant, and it's some kind of new opportunity, some new idea that hasn't sprouted yet, but it's going to sprout into something that it's going to start into something new, like a new idea, you know, like if you have an idea about like when I get this, I think of like entrepreneur, I can't talk today, entrepreneuring, or some kind of like a new invention or something. So maybe that has to do with the King of Swords, because maybe there's some new invention or new opportunity here, and the Queen of Wands is kind of stealing the King's thunder in a way. That's what I kind of feel like is happening there. So with this middle pile right here, let me move this over here, so I might have to go back to that. We got the Hermit in reverse right here. On top of that, we have Five of Pentacles. On top of that, we have Eight of Pentacles. And on top of that, Seven of Cups. So, just looking at this off the bat, there's a couple of things going on. This is saying that whatever you have been contemplating on doing in some kind of situation, I feel like it's financial, because we have two money cards over here. You've been thinking about this card is kind of like a daydreaming card. I wish I had a focus feature, but I don't. This is about daydreaming. It's about pondering which road you're gonna take. It's thinking about all the things you want, all the things you have, and what you need to get there, and what obstacles, that are gonna come this way. So you're thinking about maybe coming out of your shell a little bit, maybe stepping out of the hermit's cloak, if that makes sense. Like, you know, stop being a recluse and start something new in the way of money. Because I feel like, because of the Five of Pentacles, I feel like money hasn't been a really good balance in your life in a way. I feel like Five of Pentacles can stand for like kind of poverty, and it can also stand for church and like charity and like donations. So I feel like maybe either you are facing some kind of difficulties financially, or maybe you see this stuff happening and you want to come out of your shell and help others. Rather that be doing tarot readings, or donating to a charity, or volunteering at a church or a mission, or whatever. Eight of Pentacles is about maybe a hiccup in that scenario. Maybe you're trying to give a little too much of charity and it's kind of affecting your stability in a way, because this is about working hard, building something. If you see it upright, it's about you're almost building your empire in a way. You're working hard, you're building it. Reverse is like, yeah, you are still at an 8, you're almost done, but there's a small hiccup. And that hiccup honestly might be that you're thinking too much. You're kind of wondering, well, what if this happens? Well, what if this happens? What if I put my money towards this? Will it affect this? If I trust this person, will I be not deserted? What a word am I looking for? Will I be betrayed in a way? You're thinking a little too much about everything, really, especially about money situation. So the next pile is basically saying, put this here. Well, let me see this first. Page of Cups upright. On top of that is Two of Swords, and on top of that is a King of Wands, another King reversed, and Eight of Swords reversed. So this to me is saying maybe you or somebody close to you is being a little emotional and a little kind of naive in love aspects, or in the emotional aspects of life. This can also mean maybe there's a new potential relationship happening. Honestly, because I see the Two of Swords on top of this Page of Cups, I'm thinking that there is somebody coming into your life that you kind of have feelings for, and it's new and exciting, because the Page of Cups is like new and young, and it kind of feels like a young love, and the Two of Swords is all about like decision making. Like maybe you're already in a relationship, maybe you feel like you're kind of pulled into two directions in a way. You see, she's kind of blinded and she's holding the swords, but see, she can take off these blinders anytime. She's not tied up or anything. It kind of looks like she might be tied up, but she's not, so she can literally put down these swords and take this blindfold off and be like, okay, what will be the best outcome in this situation? Like, should I stay where I'm at? Am I happy, first of all? Or should I try this new thing and, take a chance? Because anything new, obviously is a chance, right? So you're kind of stuck in a decision-making process. On top of that, King of Wands. So I feel like a masculine energy is going to be in a disadvantage somehow. So maybe this is the significant other that's, the not the new love, but the one you already have. And maybe he's feeling some type of way about it. Maybe he's very jealous. Maybe he kind of has an intuition of like something's going on, and I feel mad and I feel jealous and I feel like it's not, it's not fair. Yeah, that's what I feel. And then on top of Eight of Swords, this is kind of like the Two of Swords, but not. Eight of Swords is like, yeah, you're bound, you're blindfolded, you got a castle back here, so that always represents like a home, you know? So I feel like whoever is watching this is having like maybe a marital issue or relationship issue or some kind of issue, and you feel like you need to break out of these binds and try something different. I didn't pick up any kind of abuse cards or anything like that, but I kind of feel like maybe you feel like you're stuck in a way. I just feel like you're stuck. And this King of Wands right here, again, doesn't have to be male, but masculine energy. This person is kind of making you feel like you're stuck. Like if you leave, or, you know, whatever, try to do things on your own. I have a feeling of being not physically abused, but emotionally and psychologically abused. Like they're maybe keeping you away from your family, keeping you away from the things you love, and you just feel stuck, like there's really no way out. And it's because of this King of Wands right here. So you're gonna have to make a decision right here. Even if you don't have like a new love or whatever, maybe this is saying that you need to go back to basics emotionally in a way, you know? Maybe you need to make the decision right here to walk away and start over when it comes to emotional issues. Maybe you need to seek counseling. Maybe y'all need marriage counseling or whatever, you know? But these cards are saying, hey, you're gonna have to make a decision because this is affecting your whole life right here. And it's not in a good way, obviously, you know. So that's that. Let me, I feel compelled to pull like one more pile. Let's see one more pile because I feel like I should, so we are going to. Cards. Are there any other messages that the folks at home watching need to watch or need to know or need to be aware of? Okay. What's going on here? Upside down reverse. Upside down reversed. Okay. Usually if like something falls out and I don't know if it's like reverse or right side up, I'll just, you know, do that and it helps a lot. What else do we need? Nope, that's too many. A lot of swords, y'all. King of Swords reversed again. It's just starting to repeat itself. It's like, hey, yep, see? And y'all saw me shuffle. Okay. So this is basically kind of repeating itself, but this is saying Ace of Cups right here. Let me move it down. Okay. Ace of Cups right here is about like kind of feeling a little overwhelmed in a way, feeling like maybe something has happened and you are just like, see, cups are all about our emotions, right? All about our love, our emotions, our happiness, our sadness, etc., right? If you see, the cup is kind of overflowing, so I feel like it's something is going on with you and it's very emotional and it's kind of overwhelming. Now this could be honestly good or bad because I've pulled when, you know, emotions are running high, it's reversed, and it, you know, means the same thing, to be honest. So I feel like it's just overwhelming in either a good way or a bad way. It's just a lot of emotions going on right here. Page of Swords and King of Swords reversed. Again, this King of Swords reversed. Some male masculine energy is at a disadvantage here. He's very uptight and very stern and very like my way or the highway, right? And he's there and he won't go away, and he's fucking bothering you a lot. Maybe it's a parent. I kind of feel like it might be like a parent or somebody close to you that you look up to. That's very, maybe the reading we did before, if somebody is in a bad relationship, maybe they are kind of judging you for it, or judging you that you can't walk away from it, or judging you because the relationship isolated you from them. It could be that. Page of Swords. This, I feel like, is a start of a new idea, a start of a new avenue in life. I feel like you're gonna make that decision that we talked about earlier, and because of it, you're starting over in a way. And with starting over comes naivety, a little bit, naiveness. And, but at the same time, because it's swords, you've learned a lot from that previous situation. Yes, you're kind of starting over, so you're kind of like an adolescent in a way, but you've learned a lot of stuff along the way, and you're bringing that with you. If you see him, he's like swinging a sword, he's ready to go, he's ready to ascend to the Knight of Swords, which is like, surging forward and, going for what he wants and, not being afraid, you know what I'm saying? So he's like the squire in a way. Does that make sense? You're starting over. And this person is like just judging and judging and judging, and it's like, go away. And I don't know, this keeps coming up, and I feel like it has to do with church or something. So I kind of feel like this masculine energy is coming from a church, maybe a minister, or it again could be a parent that's very religious, and just doesn't approve of your choices, unfortunately. But this is right side up, so this is saying, hey, it really doesn't matter. These two, all of these are right side up except for this one. This dude is the only one that has an issue right now. I mean, of course, we all have issues, but he's the one that's really like having a problem about it. But you don't need to worry about that. Yes, it's overwhelming, okay? I give you that. But you're doing what you need to do. You're starting over. You're taking everything you learned with you. You're ignoring this, or at least take it for what they are trying to tell you. Maybe they're being hard on you because they care about you and they want you to make the best decisions. It's just coming out as arrogance and mean, I guess. And this is saying maybe a church can help. Maybe volunteer somewhere. Maybe taking these emotions, these overwhelming emotions, and putting it into something positive for somebody else and for yourself. Maybe even if you volunteer somewhere, you can get a job out of it. Who knows? So overall, this week it's going to be maybe a lot. And when I do these readings also, it's pretty much like kind of like a future, reading. So these can expand, later than a week. You know what I'm saying? It can be a month. You know what I'm saying? It's not just all condensed in this week. That's kind of not how life works. So this is just saying, be prepared for this to be the start. this situation is going to maybe start this week, or maybe the situation already started and you're in the middle of your journey this week. But this is just talking about that situation that's happening this week, and it might, roll over to next month. Who knows? But this is what I see. I always encourage you guys to get a pen and paper, write notes whenever you watch these readings. I'm out of breath because you never know, what's gonna pop off. You never know what's gonna resonate now or not resonate, and then it might later. You'd be like, oh, that sounds familiar. Let me look back at my notes. Maybe, the cards warned me about this and told me to take this avenue. Does that make sense? So that is this week's reading. I hope it resonated. If you have any questions, let me know. If you guys want a private reading, you can contact me from my links below. I have everything listed for you. Again, I am going to change, my whole brand. So if you see it's changed, don't be alarmed. It is what it is. I hope it comes off a little better. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next week with the next weekly reading, as well as a May reading. I hope this reading helped. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Blessed be, and stay magical, my friends.